Princess Diana's legacy is alive. Diana Frances Spencer, better known as Princess Diana of Wales, was a prominent figure in the world's history. Born on July 1, 1961, she married Prince Charles of the British royal family. She was a mother beloved by many. She died at age 36 on August 31, 1997. Although she came from a high-status family, marrying Prince Charles upped her status to princess. Charles is currently the next in line for the throne, which Diana would have been along with him. Together they had two beautiful boys, William and Harry. Diana, along with her family, gathered the attention of the spotlight. The public became obsessed with all things Diana. From her street fashion to her support for causes around the world, people flocked to her. She was nicknamed the People's Princess because of how real she was. She supported the causes of the common people and acted as any mother would. People felt connected to her. The palace originally viewed her as the perfect fit for Charles. She was young, a virgin, and it came from a great family. Charles soon proposed. Her relationships within the palace quickly changed as she struggled with self-harm, bulimia, and marital problems with Charles. She was very outspoken on matters the palace would normally keep quiet. Charles had originally held a courtship with Camilla Parker Bowles, but after his family's disapproval, he settled on Diana. His courtship to her was very quick, but with his family's approval, he was ready to marry. They seemed to be good together, starting a wonderful family and having the public fawn over them, but things weren't all as they seemed. Besides their public appearances, Charles and Diana were not a couple. Behind closed doors, they each went off to see other people, holding continued affairs. Charles went back to his previous fling, Camilla Parker Bowles, and Diana saw others. They weren't in love and eventually divorced in 1996. About 1 year after their divorce, tragedy struck. On August 31, 1997, Diana's car traveling through a tunnel of Paris crashed. People reported Diana being in much pain and her last words being, "My God, what's happened?" She was rushed to the hospital where she later died. The world grieved. Because of Diana's strong connection to the public, many people felt as if someone they had known closely had died. It was such a shock that people to this day still remember what they were doing when they heard the news. Her funeral was watched by many as her 15 and 12-year-old sons walked with her body. Diana is still talked about because of her fame and the shocking way she died so young. Many have also speculated about her death. It was such a random occurrence with many underlying factors surrounding it that people couldn't quite accept. From her driver being drunk to a possible pregnancy to Diana worrying about her own death, conspiracy was rampant. Many people believed Charles was still out to get her. Besides a terrible marriage, Charles's image as future king was ruined, which he most likely linked to Diana. At the time of her crash, Diana was with her rumored boyfriend, Dodi Fayed. Seeing Diana so happy and carefree must not have been easy for Charles or the palace. Diana was also rumored to be pregnant with Dodi Fayed's child. This news, if real, would have been a shock to the public just a year after her divorce. Not only that, but people would most likely question the royal children having a half non-royal sibling. Although disproven to be true, this crash could have been a way for someone to get rid of that child. Besides rumors, there was real evidence of foul play in Diana's death, coming in the form of her own words. Her butler revealed a letter she had written months before the crash. In the letter, she explained her fears of her husband planning an accident, which included brake failure, to allow him to marry Camilla, a danger eerily close to her actual death. The fact that Diana felt endangered before she died was enough to put people on edge. Her fear of Charles's evil solidified to the public that her death was not normal. Imagine an accident taking place, but the person is proven to have been fearful of an accident right before. There isn't much room to question that this coincidence is not just a coincidence. So after all this speculation, the royal family doesn't seem so innocent. The fact that even Diana could believe they would plan an accident just for Charles to marry is ridiculous. But then again, Diana knew the royals better than we all did. With all their press cover-ups, who's to say they wouldn't try and silence her as well? On top of murder conspiracies, there are also those that believe she faked her own death. Although there has been no proven evidence, there have been many points found to back up this statement. For starters, Diana didn't die on the scene. She was supposedly transported to the hospital, where some claimed she walked right out of the ambulance unharmed. She has also been supposedly spotted this year at a private resort in Canada. TikTok user Abby Carey explained her story of meeting Diana as much older. She told her, "You look like Diana," to which the lady replied, "I've gotten that before." The video received millions of views and brought attention to the Diana is alive conspiracy. Flash forward to 2021 and Diana is still being talked about. Her pictures line the pages of Pinterest described as trending fashion. On top of this beautiful persona, people can't get enough of her conspiracy. The fact that she had such a presence on this earth and that her death had so much mystery is the reason why her legacy lives on. The thing is that no one knows what is real or true. That's the beauty of it all. We will never know all the secrets of Diana's life or why that crash happened on that fateful night. All we know is conspiracies mixed with facts, which tend to go hand in hand nowadays. Diana's case has been an unsolved mystery for 25 years. That is decades of people checking the facts and trying to find any hope of justice for her. This just goes to show how much of an impact she truly had. I, for one, would want those around me to care that much if my case went cold for that long. So be a detective for Diana. Join the club. We all are searching for more about her, which we may never uncover. If Diana were alive, she would know we care by the overwhelming support she continues to get. If you have any information or conspiracies about Diana, feel free to share them. Most likely, someone out there will also be interested in Diana's legacy.